Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Desert Rose and Sage Back Gardens. We're going to take a quick tour, well, not a quick, but kind of quick tour of the back gardens for you for July 2023. So let's take a look here. Our roses are a little bit not producing a lot right now because it's too hot, but they will soon again. The strawberry bed is dying off, and that's what I wanted. They were the wrong strawberries, and I need to amend and fill that. So we'll start on that one again in spring. The plantain, I think, is looking good. It's struggling a little bit, and I haven't decided if it's too much water or not enough. The lemon verbena is doing great. I have the tomatoes covered because there were little birds getting in here and eating my buds. See, look, like right there, snapped right off. So I'm trying to protect what I've got left here so I can get some more tomatoes. We got some nice cherry tomatoes off of it. Look, somebody's tried to break in already. These trees are doing really well. This raised bed helped a lot, tremendously. This tree has new growth where it was pretty brown before. It was barely alive, but it's starting to thrive. The rose down there is looking good. The melons are doing great. So where we live, our UV is very high because we're in a higher elevation. So between the heat and the UV, it's really hard on a lot of plants that they say should be full sun, but ours need to be partial. So have full sun for a little while in the summer, in the day, but not full day like most plants say they should be. Apple trees are looking good. This one is. It's supposed to be a Honeycrisp, but it's not looking Honeycrisp. So I'm not sure. We'll see if they turn into Honeycrisp or not. Things like that happen. This peach tree is doing really well, and it's still got a ways to go. This peach tree is down to, I think there's one peach left on the tree somewhere, but this one got decimated by the birds. I think there's one. Oh yeah, here it is. It's a race between who gets it, my hubby or the birds. This lavender is looking really good. It gets shade for most of the day, but in the afternoon it gets full sun because the way the sun kind of comes in on it, it's really good. We need to continue to fill this with dirt. We don't have that quite done. This apple tree is in the wrong place. It's supposed to cross-pollinate with the Honeycrisp tree, but this peach tree keeps encroaching, and so does the Leland cypress. So I'm going to be taking that tree down, and I'm going to put a new tree in, and I'll show you in a minute. But our Leland cypress is looking good. We got some dirt in here, but we need a little more. Anyway, over here is where I'm going to put the new apple tree. So fruit trees and these other trees, they do need a lot of full sun, and then they provide some nice shade, which is nice. This piece got beat up while we were bringing in the dirt, so I have to rebuild it. Got trellis here, trellis there to hang. These trees are already happier with their new dirt. I need to do another layer of brick here and a little more dirt. The blue juniper is looking great. It's always happy. Okay, I gotta get down. I need to put some steps in here still. These beds, I don't think I'll have planted this year. I will get them ready for next year. I have to do a little grunt work. I gotta pick them up and underneath do some weed barrier, some gravel, so there's good drainage. And then I've got to fill it with dirt. And I just feel like it's a little late in the season to do that. So I will fill it with dirt and then cover the dirt to protect it from losing nutrients. We have posts here. Yay! So this is where we had the wine barrels with the muscadine in it. And the muscadine just didn't do well. Plus I did some research, and all grape plants are very toxic to dogs. So they had to come out, and we got the new post in. This will be my potting shed. Got a lot of work to do on that. A little more dirt to bring in here. Over here I've got my fake grass down because that's where I'll be storing my wheelbarrow but I still need to finish painting this wall. So I just still have this little corner to paint, so I've got to work on that. Our dried roses on the bush, they're so beautiful, but they are just so dry because it's been so hot and dry. June is one of our lowest humidity months, but I've got to come in and harvest all of them so that they'll start producing again. But they're so pretty. They're beautiful. All right, the strawberry bed, still doing okay, but it's too hot here. So I'll be draping some cover on there. The water feature area. So see how these have like a plate on them? I don't like that. So today I was experimenting and took it off of this one. And then I put some pond dye in there. I a little overdid it. So we're going to, you know, water that down so it's not so dark. Because I have pond dye in that one. And then this one I just added, so it's a little dark. But it protects it from getting that green gunk in it. So I have all my cords out right now, so I put them in a sealed box and then I bury them under the rocks. But because I'm trying to figure out how to change this out, I had it out, and then I need to continue to bring in more of this rock to shape around it. Back there I want to put a rosemary bush pavers through here because I want to get rid of this little gravel. Thought it was a great idea, which it is, but Miss Diane grabs things and shakes them and catches all those little rocks and they go flying. I'm afraid we'll lose an eye. Somebody's going to hijack. Did I tell you about the sand pit? I don't think so. Anyway, sand pit, we're going to be doing some changes. If I already told you about that, I apologize. I'll explain more if I didn't already tell you about it. I lost track of where I was. So later, if I didn't already tell you about it, later I'll tell you about it. Strawberries are doing pretty good. You can see there's some burnt places here. But I still haven't decided if it's really good or not. I don't know. They haven't died, so that's good. All right, so there you go. This is a bit of a mess. I'm still working on projects and things. But we're getting closer, so we're trying to... I think next year is going to be really fun because this year we did so much grunt work and we've got a really good base. I hope next year is just going to be joyful gardening and not too much sweat and tears and blood like it has been this year. Just like my secret garden, it's looking really good now and pretty easy to maintain, and I'm really happy about that. So I'm hoping that that's what will happen here. All right, guys, remember, be gentle with yourselves. There's only one you. Bye.